Hey Team Elite, this is T. Gray, and I want to welcome you to today's issue of Team Elite TV. I'm doing this on site at 802365. I think we're on number 23, but I'll tell you what, today's episode is called Real Talk. And what I'm going to do today is going to be very different. As you can see, we're in a different location. We're not doing a Google Hangout, but we had so many of our Team Elite family and even some of our Crossline buddies that were at the 80/20/365 event that I just want you to hear about some of the breakthroughs and some of the things that people learned at this event. I guarantee you some of the questions that you have been asking about your business, some of the struggles that you've been going through are some of the same things that people in this room not only have been experiencing, but found the solutions to. You know, in my coaching of people in Jeunesse and even in previous companies, you know, what I have found is that success, the size of your success is really going to be determined by the size of the obstacles or challenges or excuses that will keep you from doing different things. You know, going to events is one of those things. Doing your auto ship is another one of those things. Contacting people and prospecting people and doing presentations and J parties. Those are some of those things. And sometimes what happens is when we look at the people who are succeeding, we tend to think that they might be superheroes. I know some of you guys look at me and you're like, T. Gray, you're supposed to succeed. And that's why this episode is going to be mostly me behind the camera and you learning from some other people. But I just want to let you know that the people who make it are just like you. We're going to put some people in front of the camera on this episode of Team Elite TV who are really close to the beginning of their Jeunesse career. And what's going to happen is if you stick around long enough, you'll see those people go from where they are today. And some of them are executives, some of them are jade, some of them are pearls, one's a sapphire, and you're going to actually see them become next year's diamonds. You know, next year or the following year's diamonds. And you'll be able to say, I remember when. And it was because of the decisions that they made. So I like this episode. I'm excited. We're doing something a little different today. Like I said, real talk, right? No hype, no fluff, just real people talking from the heart. They don't even know the questions I'm going to ask them. They're just going to get on here and they're going to talk. And I really hope that you can relate to somebody, you know, somebody's share, somebody's testimony, and it just makes you just make a decision in your heart that you will now be willing to invest whatever it is you need to in your success. I've seen way too many people quit or give up or slow down or turn off their auto ship after 2 months or 3 months or 4 months because they're not getting the success that they want, because they're not making money yet, because they're not where they want to be. And it's just so insane to me, because just think about it for a second. If you put $2 million out there to open a McDonald's and you didn't start making money in 3-4 months, which by the way, you would not be making money. You would not be profitable in 3-4 months. There's no way you would turn off your auto ship and stop ordering burger meat and french fries and ketchup and toilet tissue and napkins and straws and say, I'm not gonna order that stuff anymore because I'm not making money. There's no way that you would do that. But yet this business actually pays the people who make it to the top way more than a McDonald's would pay you. So my goal with this episode is for you to find something that inspires you, that galvanizes you, that relights your fire, that gets you on track and gets you back on track. Because Orlando's coming up, and that's going to be our big Team Elite showdown. That's right, we're going to Orlando, the Convention of the Americas, first ever event like that in Jeunesse history, November 13, 14, and 15. You gotta be there. You gotta go ahead. Book your tickets. You got to go ahead, first of all, and just make the decision that no matter what, come hell or high water, you're going to be there. That you're going to go ahead and buy your airline ticket now so that that is not your excuse, oh, airline prices were too high. Well, you knew way in advance. You knew almost 90 days out that we were going to do this. So go ahead and buy your airline tickets to arrive early on the 13th and to leave late on the 15th, or even better on the 16th, because we're going to do some Team Elite stuff on the 15th, and we're going to celebrate this dude's birthday on the evening of the 15th. This amazing guy. I won't say his name, but his initials are M.E., right? Some of you guys will get that later. But we're going to have a great time in Orlando. You got to be there because the people who go to that event are going to get what they need. So enough of me talking. You guys know I can get going. And I can just go. But it's not going to be me today. It's going to be our team members. Let's get down to some real talk. Okay, Team Elite, we are sitting here with our very own Pearl executive, Fatima Gomez from the Texas Rio Grande Valley. We're here at 802365. It just ended. Fati, it's been a long weekend.
Yes.
We did a lot of work.
A lot.
Tell everybody, what did you learn?
It was an awesome experience. I learned how to be more motivated in my business and how to just keep going no matter what, because no is not an answer, and you just keep going for what the purpose is.
Yes. Hey, you know what? There were a lot of folks in there who've had ups and downs in their business. Did you learn anything about how to deal with those?
Yes. Every question was answered. Every obstacle that everybody has gone through has taught me a lot.
Okay, so real talk, okay? Real talk. Why did you personally need this event? What was it that made you make the decision to be here?
The decision was to learn from a really $250,000 income earner. I mean, what more do I want, than to be here for that and listen to him and listen to his advice and his words. And it was very, very touching. We had some very personal group talks with our team members. We got to interact, get to know a little bit about each other, open up, and learn through different obstacles of different people.
But Fati, come on, seriously though, you're a business owner. You own a spa.
Yes.
And even I know that Friday and Saturday is a big day in the spa business, the two biggest days of the whole week.
Yes.
And this event ate up your Friday and your Saturday. You had to be away from your business. How did you make that decision?
I made that decision because I feel like in order to gain something, you have to give up something. So I had to give up those days in order to gain this. And I'm going back motivated, not only in jeunesse, but in the way I think.
Wow, your sacrifice totally inspires me. So tell me, you were here, you were definitely a major contributor to the program this weekend. Did you make any big decisions?
Yes, I made a lot of big decisions. I'm gonna go back home and I already have everything planned on my 20/80/360 planner. Start planning and putting everything together like the way it is supposed to be balanced.
Awesome. So you drove 5 hours, you shut down your business. Tell everybody who's watching what they should do, the next opportunity they have to get to 80/20/365.
You need to get here. It's an experience that has no words for it. It's just, you have to experience it because it's like none other.
Fati, we love you. We appreciate you. You truly are a leader and an inspiration. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Team Elite Houston team member Horace Van Laer in the chair. Horace, you've been here with us for 3 days at 80/20/365. Really quickly, tell us, what did you learn?
Well, I will have to go back to just myself. I've been very lackadaisical about my self-development, and I've realized that I have to take it more seriously. So from now onwards, I'm going to really, really work on myself. And I believe if I do that, it's going to help me build a bigger team.
Wow, that is major. That's major. Now, you've been away from your family the entire weekend. You have a beautiful family. That's a huge sacrifice. Was it worth it?
Oh, extremely worth it.
So just
very worth it.
tell us one decision that you've made this weekend.
Well, I think I have decided I'm going to be less negative. Because it looks like I'm always complaining about, talking to people and them telling me no, and me complaining always. I'm feeling negative. So now I think I have to be positive about everything. Even if it's a no, it's a learning process.
Wow. Horace, we appreciate you for coming on here and being transparent and honest. We love you. Team Elite loves you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're sitting here with Houston Team Elite family member Annette Davis, one of my very, very good friends, one of my dearest friends in the whole world. Annette, I'm so happy that you were able to come. What did you have to do in order to be here?
Well, I had to, I guess, get time off from work first, and I didn't get that time off until Thursday afternoon.
So you literally made a last-minute decision to be here.
I did.
I remember how happy you were when you got the time off. Would you tell everybody why that was?
Well, it was because I think for me, I just needed to make the commitment to come out. I'm kind of a workaholic, and I just needed to be here for my personal development.
Awesome. So you made it. You got your blessing. Tell us a little bit about what you've learned.
Wow, I don't know where to start. I guess the first part for me is personal belief. Being committed to the process regardless of distractions with people, and I'm the super mom, super wife, workaholic, and this has just allowed me the opportunity to concentrate on things that I need to change with myself, to be more committed to winning.
Okay, awesome. Did you make any big decisions this weekend?
I actually did. First started with personal development. I'm going to spend time daily developing myself, and I'm working on becoming more attractive to my family and friends. I think I have a very good relationship with people. People are naturally drawn to me. I just want to make myself more attractive to a leadership position, so that I can build a team.
Your business, you haven't had a tremendous amount of success, yet you have demonstrated that you're a person who doesn't quit. Why are you still in the game?
I'm still in because I'm not a quitter. I believe that, everything works with time. I have to put in the time to win, and I'm just making a commitment today, this weekend, to be a winner, and I'm not going to quit.
So can you give the other folks some encouragement? There's a lot of folks out there who, their business hasn't done what they wanted to do in the first 3, 4, 5 months. They're starting to fade. They're turning off their auto ship. What advice do you have for them?
First, go to events. You have to go to events, and then you have to find within yourself a passion for what you do, and then trust God. Trust God that He's going to connect you with the people that will make you succeed.
All right, real talk. Do you ever feel like quitting?
Yeah, this morning I didn't want to get up, but I'm here.
So what do you do when you feel like quitting?
I keep pushing through. I know that it doesn't happen overnight, and I'm not a quitter just by nature. I've been an athlete, half my life. I just believe that if I keep pushing through with perseverance, that I'm gonna win.
We love you. We love your honesty, and we appreciate you, Annette.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jamie, you've been here at the 80/20/365 event with our Upline Diamond Director, Adam Vincent Gilmer. It's been a very, very intense 3 days. Lots of work, not too much sleep. Just tell me, what are just some of the things that you've learned about yourself and what it's going to take to succeed in this business?
Wow. I have to wonder, where do I start? It has really been an experience way beyond what I expected. It's totally surpassed what I expected. Coming into the event, I had no clue what was coming, and it has been life-changing. You cannot afford to miss something like this again. And
so give us something specific that you've learned, either about yourself or what it's going to take for you to be successful.
Well, one of the things that I learned is that having met so many people during this event, we are all the same. We really are all the same. We have all the same struggles. And one of the things that stood out to me is how many people have been able to triumph through all of the struggles. And why I want to highlight that is because sometimes we give up too easily. Sometimes we see an opportunity and the smallest thing hits us off the road and we're quick to pick up and run. But I have seen people who have gone through some of the craziest things I've heard in a long time, and to see them be successful really makes me look at my life completely differently, and it's something you have to experience.
So as we wrap up your segment, what is one big decision that you've made this weekend?
One big decision that I have made is to really just be a better person in terms of how I communicate with people, my relationships with people, because that's what what we do, that's what it's about. It's about people. And ultimately, we will create amazing success and amazing wealth for ourselves if we just focus on helping others and being a servant leader.
You made a big financial sacrifice and a big family sacrifice in order to be here. Was it worth it?
Beyond worth it. Beyond worth it. Definitely.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
You're welcome.
All right, we're now sitting here with Owen Leach, Team Elite family member from the Texas Valley. Owen, we've been friends for a long time. I'm so glad to see you here.
Likewise.
Tell me, what have you learned? 80-20-365.
I learned a lot about myself.
Talk to us
And
about
if
that.
you don't know yourself, you won't be able to attract people because you might perpetuate negative attitudes. And you just have to learn it, pass it on.
All right, so this self-discovery thing, right? You know, obviously, you're the leader of your family. You know, you're a mature adult man. Tell me about this learning about yourself thing.
Well, I like the course that Adam took us through in exploring what's inside of us, hurts, past failures. None of that matters. That's in the past. We have to look forward, get past that, and forge a new life and a new identity, as it were.
So you're here with your wife, your son, his girlfriend. You've got the whole family here.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, a huge sacrifice. Was it worth it?
Absolutely. I touched parts of my inside thinking that I haven't looked at or considered for years. And it brought tears to my eyes. I welled up, and so many other people did too. But being a man, you know, we try to keep the steel facade,
Right.
as it were. But we all were so touched. It was so emotional that it brought me to a new place.
Real talk, Owen. With what you've learned this weekend, what do you think about? What do you think is going to happen with your future results?
My future results will be better because my resolve has now been solidified. With my wife as my teammate and partner, not just in life but in business. It's a second phase of business that we are doing together. And we have each other to lean on and bounce things off. She pushes me a lot, and she will continue to push me because we have goals for our children, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I have Marcus with us, because as a young man I needed for him to be exposed to this kind of positive thinking.
Owen, we love you, man. Thank you for sharing from your heart today. That's real talk right there.
You're welcome anytime.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, Team Elite, I am now sitting here with the dynamic duo from San Antonio, Randy and Melinda Martinez. Wonder Twin Power, activate! I'm just so glad to see these guys. I mean, just tremendous leaders. Just totally in love with these guys. 80-20-365, long weekend. You and myself and a whole bunch of team members putting in late hours, lots of stuff. Tell everybody, what did you learn?
Purpose. You've got to do your business on purpose. Don't leave it to chance. It's very important. Passion it is.
There's a lot that I learned. A lot that I learned with just a breakthrough for me to know that if you don't have a purpose and you're not going to work for that purpose, why are you here? There's a reason we're all here, and this is it. Find your purpose, find out what it is, and let's move forward. Join us and let's all move at one time.
All right, awesome. So let's get down to some real talk, because that's the name of this episode. It's called Real Talk, right? And you guys have been in the business for a while, and I know you have big dreams and big goals for your business. It hasn't gone as fast for you as you would like it to, because sometimes that happens, right? So just tell everybody, how did this help you this weekend?
It really made me put everything into perspective and tell myself that I have to get rid of my excuses and put the work in. Turn the excuses into actions to have the success that we can have. We can be amazing. Anybody can be amazing.
Wait a minute, did you just take responsibility for that? You mean it wasn't the company? It wasn't the products?
No, definitely me.
It's right here.
Definitely,
It's me.
definitely right here.
And if you're sitting there watching, it could be you. If that's you, turn it around. Take accountability just like we are. It's time to step up. And this is it. We're going to grow this. We're going to do it together as a team. And it's just, I'm excited. This has totally changed my whole thought process.
Okay, so you guys have a business, you have jobs, you got a bunch of kids, and and you live, hours away, and you drove. Huge sacrifice to be here. Why did you do that?
We took time off of work. We took time away from our kids. Actually put a babysitter in with 2 teenage boys that they've never met for the entire weekend so that we could take what we learned from here and grow our family and grow our business, because ultimately that's what it's about. It's about the belief system and taking it to another level.
Wow.
I can't beat that. That's exactly it. We want so much for our family, so much for each other, and we want to help so many people. And that's all it boils down to.
That's strong. All right, so tell me about your big decision. You guys, everybody made big decisions over the course of the weekend. What about you guys?
Giving it 100% of my time, and I'm taking the advice and putting it all in. I'm leaving nothing on the table for the next 30 days, and that's a bare minimum. Besides that, I'm looking at 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Where's my 10 year gonna be? That's it.
Mine is stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Do everything I need to do and stop wasting time. Just plan every day out and work the day just like I need to. Just quit wasting the time. Time management. That's all I can say.
Awesome. Totally love you guys. Really excited about the two of you. Looking forward to you guys blowing up Jeunesse and Team Elite in San Antonio and wherever else you want to.
Oh yes. Thank you, Tigre.
All right, you guys. All right, Team Elite, we're sitting here with David Singh, who's a real good friend of Team Elite, and had a chance to meet him. David, great to become friends with you here at the 80/20 365 event. And the question I want to ask you is, how did you discover Team Elite TV?
Well, I was on the hunt. I was looking for education. I was looking for information. I was looking for the next step to help my business grow. I just came on board a little over a month ago, and I needed some nuggets to drop when I was speaking to future clients or speaking to prospects. I came across your huge nugget, and everything that you've done so far, TV 19, 20, 21, how to speak to prospects, how to overcome objections. I take notes, I do screen captures. This way I'm able to go back over them, make them my own, use your own nuggets, and it's helped me so far. So thank you very much, Mr. Gray.
Wow, David, man, I love you. I was like, you're not even in my group, but Team Elite TV and our TeamEliteSuccess.com is totally blessing you. So what word of advice do you have for everybody who actually is in my group?
You guys need to take advantage of this. You have gold on YouTube with this gentleman here. Anything and everything he's done so far, I've been able to use. It's helped me gather my first 2. It's helped me to gather my next 2. So any information you can gather 2 by 2, we can become you.
David, we love you. You're a blessing and an inspiration, and it was great to spend this weekend with you. By the way, the question I have for you about 80/20 365 is, did you make any big decisions this weekend?
Absolutely. My decision is to never give up. I'm going to continue as much as I can, as far as I can, and take this to the next level. I'm coming after you, Mr. Gray.
Bring it, baby. All right, cool. Thank you, David. We love you, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Team Elite, guess what? We are sitting here with Rio Grande Valley Team Elite champions, Marcus and Vidi. Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Awesome. So here we are, 80-20, 365. You guys are brand new in the business, really just getting started, haven't had a whole heap of success yet. What did you learn?
You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
All right.
Okay, I learned so much today. Well, these past 2 days, we learned to have a personal statement, not just a goal. Because a personal statement is long term. What's going to drive you to succeed. And to me, that's actually, I've never thought of it that way. Like if you have the reason why you want to strive for a certain thing, you will strive because you're just fighting for it. You want to become successful. I mean, who doesn't want that?
Wow, that is absolutely powerful, and it was awesome to watch you have a whole bunch of different breakthroughs over the course of the weekend. What about you, Marcus?
Well, over this 3-day sabbatical, is what I would call it, because when we got here, I thought it was just gonna be I thought it was just gonna be a 1-day event, like a Super Saturday, but nope, it was a 3-day, 10 hours a day, and I'm tired right now. I'm tired as soon as I got here, but what I learned is you don't need to be ready to be able to perform. Like perfection is not the key. It's just being ready to just know your goal and know how to go for it.
Awesome. Now, both of you guys made a big sacrifice to be here. You shut down your life for 3 days. You drove 5+ hours in order to be in H-Town. And of course you paid your money to be at this event, and you're not even making any money yet in your business. What is behind that decision? What made you do that?
Big part of it is my parents, really. That and just that theirs and our collective want to succeed in life. You know, like we're in school still, and that's been our focus that's our main focus. But we're trying to make this into a main focus also, and this event really helped put things in perspective for us, organizational skills and everything.
Awesome. What about you, Vidi?
I'm agreeing with him. Like when we first entered, we were going to do it part-time because school is our main focus right now. But after being in this 3-way workshop, I've been deviating from something that's going to pay off. That is great. That there's a lot of people that help us. We're like family, and this is the way to go. So all my dreams can come true. So I can succeed. So I can help myself, and as doing so, I will help other people in need who have lost so much, who don't have the resources to actually.
To survive.
To survive.
Less than what we have, basically.
Vidi, I gotta say this, I know I might embarrass you on Team Elite TV, but I've literally watched you come out of your shell this weekend. This is like the most you were like talking. This is amazing.
Yeah, I was a little shy. Yeah, at first I was very shy when I first came in. Like everybody started interacting, and I'm a pretty outgoing person. It's just that I don't know. It's just I guess everybody has experience in this field and in this company, and they open up. It's just so welcoming and so they know what to say, and I don't know, I guess I haven't mastered that yet, and I'm coming out of my shell, and I guess I broke through.
Yes, you did. You broke through. We love it. All right, last question real quick. What big decision did you make this weekend?
The decision to organize.
I made the decision to actually try the 30-day 28 planning system, where I'm gonna plan it. I'm gonna manage my time wisely, procrastinate, but not to
strategically procrastinate.
Awesome. Well, you know what? We love you guys. You're both absolutely beautiful and an inspiration to the younger crowd for Team Elite TV. You guys are the future, and we just appreciate you both so much.
All right.
Have a safe drive home.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Okay, Team Elite. guess what? This is one of my good friends, cohort here in Houston, cross-line buddy, superstar champion in the industry, Cindy G. And I tell you what, Cindy, it was great to be here at 80/20/365 with you for the entire weekend. This was a big event. Tell me, what did you learn anything this weekend?
Oh, you know, T. Gray, there was so much that we learned. I mean, from step one to step done, it was just amazing. We came in Friday, you know, it was on fire, and it did not stop. And we worked through the midnight oil. We burned the midnight oils. We went from, you know, just starting out with time, you know, learning about time and the fact that all of us have the same amount of time, and there's nothing we can do about adding more time. We have to manage the time that we have. So there are so many amazing things that I could share. Like, it would have to, you need an hour just for me. But one of the biggest takeaways that I take away from this event with Adam Vincent Gilmer is really, you know, and truly being in purpose and remaining, you know, keeping the main thing in my life. And in this industry and in this business, we know that there are peaks and valleys. One of the things that happens when we're at the peak is that everybody sees and hears and they rah-rah with your glory, but they don't really know the story and those dark times that we all have. This is life, this is business, and every business has its seasons. And one of the things that we did this weekend, T. Gray, you and I both, and the others that were here in the meeting with us, is that we came clean with some things. And we kind of, you know, hung out some dirty laundry that needed to be hung out, got rid of some things, shed some layers of you know, layers and layers and layers of those things that we hold and take on to the next business and the next adventure or the next venture and things like that. And those, you know, we have to understand and realize that this situation and this experience is not that. This is its own experience with its own rewards. So many people I've learned from and grown from, and I fell in love with so many people. I've fallen in love with you all over again. And we just, I mean, you are just amazing. You know, we shared some things, gave some people some criticisms that we all needed, that we shared a lot of love. So, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but, you know, really and truly, I think that for me, I am starting over so that I can step up higher.
Wow. Well, I was just about to ask you about your big decision, but I think you just told everybody what it was. And Cindy, I just want to let you know we love you. You are an inspiration. And, you know, you and I both have some pretty big teams. And I know we both feel like we should have had more team members here. Do you have a message to anybody who's watching who knew about this event but didn't get here?
You know, all I can say is that if you were not here, shame on you. You missed an amazing, amazing, amazing event that is, you know, taking all of us to a next level. We do have some success stories already, but when I tell you that if you didn't make it to this one, all of my team members, those of you, you know who you are, don't miss the next one. I am purposely calling you out. I am purposely admonishing you and encouraging you, and really, I'm going to just be all over you, every single one of you, and telling you, you got to be at the next meeting. This 80/20/365 is everything.
You know what, Cindy, I'm totally with you, and I'm going to tell you right now, the next time we do 80/20/365, if we got to kidnap some folks, it's going down that way.
It's definitely going down.
Yes. So, again, we love you. We appreciate you. You've been inspiring me from day one. Thank you for being a guest on Team Elite TV today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, T. Gray.
All right, love. All right, we're sitting here with Janeth Harrison from the Team Elite Houston team at the end of the 80/20/365 event. Hey, Janeth, I'm so glad you were here. Just tell everybody a little bit about what you learned.
It was a life-changing event, and I've been to a lot of seminars in my day, but this one was really life-changing because it made us really dig deep and think about ourselves and break down some of the barriers and the walls that we've had in our life. So this, I recommend it to every single person on our team. I was even thinking about it from my kids' standpoint because I think it'd be great for them too. So I'm excited. It left me with a change in my life. I got a little fire now. I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right, so tell me, did you make any big decisions this weekend?
I did. I made a decision to let's get on with it. Let's get up and get rolling.
Awesome. Well, did you have any breakthroughs? Because I mean, I know you've had some struggles to get your business going. Did you identify anything?
I did. I identified the things that were holding me back, my own fear of rejection and listening to other people's thoughts and the negativity. I identified those things, and so I'm ready to squash that, and let's roll.
Let's roll, Janeth. We appreciate you. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're here with Team Elite Sapphire from the Texas Valley, Marsha Terry. We just finished 3 days, 80-20, 365 here in H-Town. Hey, Marsha, what did you learn?
What did I learn? I'm not sure how to put it into one word, but I guess the word that would describe 80-20, 365 is ultimate freedom. So this seminar is all about obtaining freedom. So however you want to define that, freedom from your job, freedom from things that have held you down and held you back, or freedom from your lifestyle that you don't have. This is about freedom for me. So it has also taught me how to manage my time better, how to be a better person, how to develop relationships. It's more than just products. Jeunesse is more than just products, although the products are awesome. But it's really about building relationships, being a better person overall. It's been a phenomenal experience. When 80-20, 365 comes to your area, you definitely need to go. There's no question.
What if it doesn't come to their area?
Then if it's not in your area, you need to get on a plane and you need to get to 80-20, 365.
So your family's been traveling a lot this summer. You've been traveling a lot. You've spent time with your kids, away from your kids. You guys just got back from a big trip. Being here is a major sacrifice for you. Was it worth it?
100% plus. Yes, I just came back from Canada. I've been all over the world this summer, but I made the commitment and the sacrifice to be here, left my husband and my kids at home. Again, one of the best decisions that I've made in being a part of this company. It's been amazing.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think you found any breakthroughs this weekend?
Oh, multiple. It's not one, just how many?
Any would you like to share?
One of the things that I'd like to share is that, my belief systems are not my own. I thought they were, but they really aren't. And, I've learned how to peel back the layers of things that have been there, created me to be who I am. As we learned the programming that's created us to be who we are, to peel all of that back and just be my true, authentic self. And I love it. I love me and I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so tell us, I know you made a lot of decisions, but tell us about one of the big decisions that you made this weekend.
One of the biggest decisions that I've made this weekend is, to manage my time better. So we've gone through a whole system and how we've learned to be more effective in our time management, how to do 20% of the things, and I'm going to learn how to delegate a lot of the 80% of the things that I don't need to do, and just be more effective in everything that I do, and just be more focused and have purpose.
Fantastic. Well, Marsha, we love you, we respect you, we appreciate your leadership, so thank you so much.
Awesome.
All right, Team Elite, guess what? We are sitting here with the man himself, our upline diamond director, Adam Vincent Gilmer, the creator and teacher for 80-20, 365. Hey, Adam, first I just want to say thank you for a great weekend. Tell me, in your opinion, how'd it go?
Knocked it out of the park. The cover is off the ball, and the secret is out there.
The secret is totally out. So I just want to thank you for an amazing event. You knew it was going to be incredible.
100%.
Just tell everybody, there's going to be some more, so tell everybody why they need to come.
Well, the biggest challenge with most network marketing trainings today is they don't focus in on the fundamentals. And what we do, we block and tackle and go over the fundamentals. And you can't help but become successful. And I know that sounds weird hearing it on video, Team Elite, but let me tell you something. From all the testimonials you're going to hear, you're going to say, man, I got to go to the next one. So it won't work for you just watching the video. It's going to work when you show up at the next event, go through the next 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, or 30-day practice. And remember, we're building an incredible Jeunesse business. So it's your job to show up, get the education. I promise you, there's a guarantee that goes along with what I do, but you have to be in the room for that.
So Adam, you were in the front of the room and you watched people, kind of morph. What did you see from your vantage point?
Well, I have an unfair advantage. And that is that I've been doing this since 1999. I've seen many people's lives change, incomes change, marriages change for the better, better fathers, mothers, better teammates, and lifelong friendships created. And once again, that's what happens when we do these kinds of workshops. But you know, my testimonial is one thing. Your testimonial, the folks that are watching this, it's a whole nother thing, because that's what you're looking for.
Thank you so much, Adam. We just want to say we appreciate you very much for your leadership, your investment in our business, and we'll be back in bigger numbers next time too.
I love it, man. Can't wait to see you on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube.
Team Elite, wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that powerful? There you go. You heard it. You heard it from people who were here. These are folks who started. Most of those people haven't started even making any money in their business yet. And for some of them, this is their second or third event. Some of these folks drove 5 hours. Some of them flew. Janie came all the way from Barbados, another country. She had to use her passport to be here. But you heard from all of those folks. You even heard from our upline Diamond Director, Adam Vincent Gilmer himself, about why you should be here and what he saw happen to people. All I can tell you folks is that this event was impactful to me. You know, you guys look at me and you say, okay, T. Gray is super successful, but I'm searching for another level of success. I'm striving to get to another level. And I have to be honest with you, it's been a little bit elusive. I've been looking for that thing, that tweak that'll help me get all the way into the zone. And you know what? I'm glad I was at this event, because I found it here. So I just want to challenge you guys, make sure you roll with us. We're never gonna waste your time. We're never gonna hype you. We're always gonna keep it real. We're gonna always keep it 100 and show you how to win and where to go to get the information to win. And you know what? That's just real talk. That's it. That's Team Elite TV number 23, the Real Talk edition. We'll see you guys next week, next Sunday. Let's go ahead and do like we always do and make this a monster week. God bless you guys. Have a good night.